Daily Heavenly Manna, September 24th. The chosen text from 1 Corinthians chapter 9 verses 27. I keep my body under and bring it to unto subjection, lest I myself should be a castaway. Explanation. There is a tendency for the body, the flesh, to arise from its condition of recurrent deadness. Hence, the new nature needs to be continually on the alert to maintain its ascendancy, to fight the good fight of faith, and to gain the prize as an overcomer. These battlings of the new mind against the flesh are good fight in the sense that they are fightings against sins and weaknesses that belong to the fallen nature. They are a fight of faith in the sentence that the entire course of the new creature is a course of faith, as the apostle says. We walk by faith, not by sight. It is a fight of faith in the sense that no one could keep up this battle against his own flesh and its propensities and desires, except as he can exercise faith in the promises and in the Lord as his helper. Reprint number 3275. Amen.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today we're doing a really focused dive, looking at just one specific interpretation of 1 Corinthians 9.27.
That famous verse.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I keep my body under, lest I myself should be a castaway. And our mission really is just to quickly unpack the conflict that describes this internal conflict and, how the reader is supposed to handle it according to this source.
Right. Let's get into it.
So where do we start?
Well, I think the immediate thing that jumps out from this interpretation is how it views the body or the flesh. It's not seen as some enemy that's just passively defeated.
Okay, so it's not like win the battle, it's over.
Not at all. That's kind of the big aha here. The source stresses that the flesh, even when you consider it reckoned dead, well, it has this strong tendency to arise.
Arise. So like spring back.
Exactly. It doesn't just lie dormant, it's actively trying to reassert itself.
Wow, okay.
And that changes everything, doesn't it? It means the spiritual life isn't about rest. It's about constant vigilance, absolute alertness.
Okay, so if the flesh is always pushing back, what are the actual forces inside? What's the conflict between?
Good question. The source defines it pretty clearly. You've got the body, the flesh, that represents the whole fallen nature.
All the ingrained stuff, weaknesses, desires.
Yeah, exactly. Inherited stuff. And then opposing that, you have the new nature, or you could call it the new mind, the spiritual aspect.
So it's a real internal war for control.
It really is. And that new nature, the new mind, it can't take a break.
No downtime.
And then its job, according to this, is to be continually on the alert. Always.
Continually. That's intense.
It is. And it's not just about, swatting away individual temptations. It's about maintaining full ascendancy.
Ascendancy. That sounds like dominance.
It implies control, yeah. A hierarchy where the new mind has to stay firmly in charge, because the moment that alertness drops, the fallen nature tries to, take back the throne, so to speak.
This whole struggle, this constant internal management, the source gives it a name, right?
It does. The good fight of faith.
The good fight. Why good?
Well, the interpretation suggests it's good because the objective is clear and worthy. You're fighting against specific sins and weaknesses tied to that fallen nature.
With a clear goal in mind.
Right. The goal of winning the prize, becoming an overcomer.
Okay, but why a fight of faith specifically? Not willpower or discipline, but faith.
That's a crucial distinction the source makes, and it gives two main reasons drawn from other writings like reprint 3275.
Okay, what are they?
First, it's sort of conceptual. The whole path of this new creature is defined as walking by faith, not by sight. So faith is just the baseline operating system, you could say.
Right, fits the whole journey.
But the second reason is maybe more practical, more human.
Which is?
That this kind of relentless, lifelong battle against your own deepest tendencies yourself, really it's just too much for human willpower alone.
You'd burn out.
Completely. It's unsustainable. Yeah. So the fight has to be fueled by faith, Faith in God's promises, faith in the Lord is your helper.
Ah, I see.
You need that external reliance, that belief to actually win the internal war. Faith isn't just defensive, it's the power source, the weapon.
So, wrapping this up for you, the listener, the core takeaway seems pretty demanding. Achieving this kind of spiritual state means recognizing this internal fight is constant.
Perpetual in this life.
Right. It doesn't really end. And faith isn't just like a nice add-on. It's the essential tool. It's what keeps the new mind in control.
Yeah, and that leads to a really practical, maybe provocative thought to leave you with. If we take that idea seriously, that the new nature must be continually on the alert, it pushes past just agreeing with the concept.
Makes it personal.
Very. It forces you to ask, okay, what actual daily habits, what mental checks, what specific systems do you need to build into your life right now?
To maintain that vigilance.
Exactly. To maintain that constant granular awareness against whatever you understand your own propensities to be. That's where this good fight actually happens day to day. What does that look like for you?